Hi guys, and welcome to my Project Pan update. Remember back in March when I posted an introduction to a Project 20 pan and then you heard nothing else about it? Yeah, let's just forget that happened. Welcome to the remix! Basically, I've just repicked all the products that I want to use up and then I'm just going to carry on forward. I'm not going to be doing any more mini challenges this year. I really enjoyed the ones that I did do, but I want to kind of focus on just this Project Pan and I don't want to get sidetracked because this kind of has an ulterior motive to it. As some of you know, I will be going partially self-employed either during September or near the end of September. It's not quite finalised yet, but in the meantime, I do need to save money and I will be starting a no-buy in June. So I'm starting my Project Pan a month early. And the no-buy will last from the start of June until the end of November. So it's a whole 6 months of not buying any makeup. If I need something, then fair enough, but I'm not going to be frivolously purchasing anything that I kinda want. Essentials like, you know, moisturizer, that kind of thing, that's allowed. I'm allowed like skincare products that I need, but only if it's needed, not wanted. So the Project Pan will kind of go alongside the no-buy and will end, like I hope to have all these products finished by the end of November as well. As I finish up products I might possibly add things in, but yeah, so I'm just gonna jump in and start showing you the products because I think I rabbled on a lot. Oh yeah, did I mention this was a 50 pan? Oh yeah, going in with the big guns. So yeah, let's start with primer. I'm gonna carry on trying to pan the Rimmel Lasting Finish primer because it is almost done. It has like maybe a couple of weeks in it. And then the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, again, maybe only has like a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks in it. But I'm also throwing in the 17 Miracle Matte Skin Primer, which again, it is quite inflated. Let me just compress down the packaging a little bit here. I say a little bit, I'm probably compressing it a lot, there we go. As you can see, I've used a good chunk of this. There's like maybe 2/3 left, so I'm going to try and use that up over the summer. For concealer, I have 3 concealers. We have the Luminaire concealer from Sleek and 2 Touche Magique concealers from L'Oreal. For actual foundation, I have 5 products that I'd like to finish up, 3 of which were in my Finish 7 by Spring challenge. You'll notice this a lot. I'm kind of taking things left over from challenges and rolling them into this. Determination, people, determination. We have the Gosh BB Cream, which I'm determined to finish. Then we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation and the Match Perfection Foundation from Rimmel. Both of these I nearly finished in that challenge and it's been about a month since I've last used them, so I'm gonna cycle them back in to use relatively soon. I'm also going to try and finish the Lancome Tinted Doll Ultra. I love this stuff a lot. It won't be too difficult for me to use this up. It is a pleasure, a joy even, to use this foundation. And I'm throwing in a wild card here. I may not get this finished because this is the Clarins Everlasting Foundation in the shade Wheat. Oh, wait till you see the colour. Wow. I say wow. Trust me, I bought this when I was super tan one summer about 3 years ago and I've not been that tan since. So I'm making an endeavour this month, not even this month, this summer, to be super tanned, just so that I can finish this and all the tanning products I own. So yeah, we have that. As for powders, I do have two powders I'd like to use up. First is the number 7 Perfect Light Pressed powder, which I've already hit pan on, so it shouldn't take me too much longer to finish it anyways. And then we also have the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot powder, which I've lightly used before. It's pretty much full and it's very mattifying, which will make it perfect for use during the summer. On to cheeks, I will be trying to finish up the NYX cream blush in Natural. Again, this is a leftover from a project pan. There's very little left of it. I will persevere with it and finish it up. I also have 3 powder blushes. First is the MUA blusher in Candy Floss, which I've already used approximately half of, so it shouldn't take me too long, maybe just a couple of months to finish this up. Then I have the e.l.f. blush in Peachy Keen. Since e.l.f. is no longer being distributed in the UK, I've kind of made a little challenge to myself to either use them up or sell them on, because I don't want them in my collection anymore, because I can't really talk about them, which, you know, is a little sad, but hey ho. Either use them up or sell them on to someone else who will love them. So that is Peachy Keen. I know from previous experience that these blushes, once you break through the top layer, will go like crazy, especially this blush because it's a very sheer blush and you do need to kind of pack it on a bit. And last blush I would like to use up is a Max Factor Cream Puff blush, and this is in Nude Mauve, and it's what I have on my cheeks at the moment. I will do a quick swatcheroo. Is it there? I've only had these blushes a couple of months and I don't want to go too much longer without enjoying them, so that's why I'm including this in here, because it's the most wearable out of the ones I have. Onto eyes, I have 2 eye bases I would like to use up. First of all is Toast from e.l.f. It is beautiful. I love this thing so this and this is probably the thing I'm most upset about losing e.l.f. over. These things, the long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows, these were probably the best thing that e.l.f. ever made. It's beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. It's like a jelly. And then I'm also going to try and finish up the On and On bronze from Maybelline in the colour Tattoo. I've kind of squished it all down to the bottom so that I can monitor my progress a bit better than I was previously. Again, there's a quick little swatcheroo of it. It's still really moist and creamy. It's very workable. So I'm gonna see how far I can get with that. For eyeshadow, I have 2 singles and a palette. I have the Revlon matte shadow in Vintage Lace, and a NYX shadow in Taupe. I actually ended up repressing this, so that is all that's left. Very little, so that should only take maybe a month to finish. And the palette that I will be trying to use up is the Sleek Au Naturel palette, which looks like this. I did have this in a Pan That palette project last year, which I kind of fizzled out of, but I'm back with it. I'm super excited, and I really actually missed this palette, surprisingly. So I'm gonna try my darndest with it, and I'm actually gonna count each eyeshadow as an item, hence why when you add up the products it won't add up to 50 unless you count these as individual eyeshadows. For eyeliner, I do have 3 items. I have a liquid liner from number 7 and 2 pencil liners, one from Rimmel and one from Revlon. As you can tell, I'm planning on wearing a lot of black liner this year. So yeah, I've learnt my lesson with the Avon Super Shop from my last project pan. It's all in the reapplication. The more you reapply, the quicker you'll go through it. And it'll look pretty freaking awesome, that smoky smudginess. And I have 3 mascaras. 2 are Sumptuous Extreme samples from Estee Lauder, and the third one is a Le Volume de Chanel mascara from Chanel, and I've only used this like 3 days, last 3 days, and oh god, I kind of want it. I want a full tube. Chanel just kills me with mascara. This one and the Inimitable one, I think that's what it's called, Inimitable Intense. Love it. Love that one, and I love this one, and I want them both. Maybe as a treat for finishing the project pan. Maybe. And surviving the no buy. If I survive the no buy, I'm allowed to buy this mascara. Oh yeah. There we go. Reward system. Boo. And lastly, we have the lip products. Then we have Obsession lip pencil from Rimmel, which I've included in a project pan before and just never really freaking used. And it's just a really pretty colour. Have 3 lip glosses. These were in my Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo challenge that I didn't quite finish. We have Purr from MAC, which I'll quickly do a wee swatch review. I don't actually have a lot of this left. I've got maybe a third left, but it's all shook up so I can't really show you. And we have Nonstop Glamour, which I have about half left, which is just a really nice clear gloss with a bit of shimmer. Then we have the Petit Pêche from Chanel, which again is quite a sheer gloss with a bit of peach sheen and a little bit of shimmer. I have a Kissable Balm stain, which I'm wearing on my lips at the moment because I wanted some freaking colour. If I'm not allowed to buy anything for 6 months, I want some pretty colour on my lips, and that is what it looks like. That is Lovesick. Another 2 products from the Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo challenge. A couple of nude lipsticks. Glam from Rimmel, which looks like that. And then we have Cinnamon from Fashionista, which is quite a purpley tone. And lastly, in the lip product section, are my lip butters. I only have 4 lip butters. I've had them for ages. I haven't used them in like a year, so we're gonna do this or they're going in the bin. This one is Pink Truffle. Have a Raspberry Pie, which is pretty. I don't know how it managed to do this though. Like if I scroll it down, like I don't know how it managed to twist around like that. I think it must have melted and slid around or something. Then we have Wild Watermelon, which, ooh, pretty. I think I only bought this last summer as well actually. And it's a nice sort of orangey toned shade. And lastly, we have Red Velvet, which is what I plan on using over Obsession. And it just kind of looks like that, and it goes really well with like the grungy trends that's going on at the moment. So those are all the products that I would like to finish up by the end of November. Yes, it is quite a bit, but I think I've given myself a sufficient amount of time and a nice variety of products that it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And there are a lot of products that are almost about finished already, so that'll give me a nice boost to kickstart the project. And also stay tuned for the non-makeup project pan, which will be coming up soon, if not next. So I will see you guys in the next video. Wish me luck, and bye bye.